Welcome everyone to the U16 speed course here at round 4 of Precision 509. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes with Group 1. Our Group 1 athletes are Gabe, Stryker, Brielle, Kaz, Kylie, Hayden, Kingston, Wyatt, Trey, and Paulette. We have lots of athletes here in the U16 division. We are just putting the final touches here on the course, getting the laser timer set up, and we are going to get started here.
Kingston, Wyatt, Trey, Paulette, you guys can go out door number 1, out the suite number 2, and come around from the outside back towards the cones. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, it's like you have an Olympic entrance. Coming in. Woo, Kylie, first on the course. Gabe, coming in next. Yes, sir. Doesn't matter. You guys
It's going to be a fierce competition today. Some great athletes over the course of this season thus far. We got quite the array of point spread here. Kaz Quintana, Cohen Ulrich, Brielle, Lockhart, all vying for first place athlete of the season.
Judge Caleb is going to get him started with this course walk through here.
Group 1 athletes taken to the field to learn the course. They'll have 15 minutes to warm up. Going into this team standing so far this year, kinetic altitude and P509 all coming in really close. We'll see if the home field advantage for P509 results in some catch up in the battle for first place.
Nice front flip there. Front flip attempt by Judge Ian as he finishes up the course walkthrough. And the athletes will get started practicing the course for 15 minutes before they start on their official runs.
We'll see what kind of techniques they employ this round. We had in the U9 division earlier this morning lots of underbars on these uneven bar sets. I expect the U16 to bring a lot of precision, safety vaults over.
You can practice it as many times as you want.
Maybe a con precision even, huh?
Learning how to share the environment and practice time together. Paulette finding out just
got a bit of a unique section there by the bars. They go one direction on the bars, turn around and go back to the bars for the second time. Some of the athletes are going under the big bars,
are a little bit firmer, and others are just our normal.
The course here consists of mostly gates. I believe there's one no touch zone.
We are also going for completeness and definitely.
And there are a lot of athletes out there on the course. It's going to be very cramped. We're trying to get all the practice in, and we see a lot of coaches out there as well.
Oh yeah, Wyatt getting some freestyle practice in. That trampoline is sweet as a finisher.
Don't see a lot of speed courses using a spring floor like we do here. We're going to see a similar thing at Flip Shack in round 5. But it's going to give them a little bit of a faster edge there when they're on the spring floor.
That definitely splits apart if you hit it too hard, so note that as you come over
We're
the
going to see
top.
what sort of advantage it gives them there. Coach Ramez here to help his altitude athletes today. Colette is also here, but Coach Ramez is out on the floor. And it's going to be interesting to see how these bigger athletes handle the same course. We just watched the U9 athletes do this same course. We're going to see how the taller athletes handle the same obstacles.
I think the most interesting thing to see, Micah, is going to be the squishy blocks up the middle. Most of these athletes are starting the process of training outside. I think the footing there will be tricky and quite an adjustment for these athletes.
It's definitely interesting. There's a lot of little elements that we don't see super often, especially for these older athletes. And we're going to see what some of these coaches think here. Here we have Coach Ramez from Altitude. What are your first thoughts here on our speed course?
It's run by absolutely beautiful individuals here. I love seeing everyone out here today. I love my beautiful interviewer. Absolutely amazing.
All right. Thank you, sir. What do you think about the speed course?
I'm sorry.
You're here with Colette and
Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, speed course is nice. I like the zigzags. Got some cool movement through the balance beams. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be so much fun. We're excited to see what you guys are gonna put together here. And we're going to check in again with Coach Julius. You were here for the U9s and for the U16s. What do you think is going to be the main difference between these two age groups on the same course?
Really just a weight difference. The U16s are a lot heavier. A lot of these blocks are squishier, a little bit softer. They're coming up. They're sliding around a little bit. So working around that is going to be huge.
Okay. Interesting input. Something I didn't really think about at first, but a lot of these mats are pretty soft. And these heavier athletes do sink into them a lot further. You're going to have to navigate around that.
We do have a wonderful course here with that first straightaway coming down the bar section, not once but twice, coming off that touch point on both ends before returning to the spring floor. A quick balance beam under or over section. And then a nice final turn to the trampoline finish, a signature sometimes for our speed courses. We love those trampoline finishes.
Group 2 athletes are sitting up top in the warm-up area trying to get a little bit of a sneak peek at the course. They get almost a little bit of an advantage. They get to watch how these Group 1 athletes are going to handle the course and start to piece it together before they even get to run.
We have just 2 groups of our speed in our under 16 age division.
Real, one thing, let's go look at right after that touch point on the wall there, because that floor is not a no touch zone. So, and it's pretty big. So let's go look at that real fast. We might have
This is one of the more straightforward speed courses we've had so far. I did mention they have that little switchback where they go both directions on the bars, but this one isn't too long, so athletes should be at a full sprint pretty much this entire course.
Yeah, we'll see how quickly they'll be able to navigate the lower challenges, the squishy blocks here. The U9s were coming in around 45 seconds, 40 seconds. The high 30s is what was placing. I would expect some of these athletes to be in the high 20s, bringing home first place. Everyone is checked in, good to go. Group 2 is up in the warm-up area. Going to scope out the course in advance. Group 1 on the course now. The final 5 minutes of their warm-up on course section.
We like to set up these 8-inchers at the end of the speed courses sometimes to see if our speed athletes want to throw any big tricks at the end. Sometimes they just dive over it, but sometimes we get a cool front flip or something in at the end there.
Do you have questions regarding the event? Join us at rmparkour.com to walk through
everyone's had a good look at the speed course.
the specifics of our competition format, between the brackets, the points, the speed competition format. Which is 2 attempts, fastest time, lowest number of penalties is how it's scored.
Wyatt, Trey, and Colette.
And then, of course, later this afternoon, the U16s are bringing the heat at the freestyle competition format. Winner takes all, one chance only to bring their best.
In group number 2, you guys
execution,
use that
flow,
warm-up
versatility,
area
and
just about
difficulty.
20 minutes until you have your course warm-up.
And the last event of the day is that tag competition format.
Get a look at what you're about to go through.
With
we will not do an official
groups of 4 to 7 athletes, anywhere from 16 to 28 chases. All of this information and more on our website, rmparkour.com. Now, it looks like group number 1 is getting the laser timers ready. This group is about to get ready to go. We have quite the crowd here today. We'll see how these scores come in and how these athletes fare. Starting off with Gabe Prescott from Ninja Core. Followed shortly thereafter by Striker Dishno and Brielle Lockhart.
Who's going to make sure the lasers are
Brielle trying to maintain her position as one of the top athletes this season so far.
Gabe is going to be the first one out on this course, but in case if you guys are unfamiliar with the format, each athlete does get 2 speed runs. So this will only be Gabe's first of 2 runs.
All right, Gabe, at the start, we are ready to kick off round number 4 here in our under 16 age division. Let's make some noise one time. Woo! Let's try. Here we go.
Round of
Round
applause
4
for
speed. Gabe, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
And he is off.
Striding on that
Setting
right
the
side,
standard
using
here
that
for these
extra wooden
athletes.
block
He is
and
going
quickly
very, very
down
fast.
already to the far
Gabe is
end.
one of the taller athletes
Over
here
the
in Group
2 more
1.
touchdowns.
Going under
He's
that
gonna go
bar,
under,
however,
hitting that touch point with the left foot.
handling all those squishy nets
Using
very
over,
well,
he
and
went
under the
under
beam as
to the
well.
finish, and hitting the side
An
flip.
amazing
Wow.
time.
That
Well under 20 seconds. Very, very impressive.
Oh my God. A time of
Absolutely blazing through this course.
Sub 20 seconds.
18.8 seconds. That's a great way to set the pace for this competition.
Definitely put the afterburners on that one. We're going to see if Striker
Here we
Dishno
go,
from
Striker. Your
Precision
first run in 3, 2, 1, go.
can compete.
Clearing over that low
Skipping that lower
trapezoid
trapezoid block.
and easily clearing our first no-touch zone. The two no-touch zones.
Striker's going to have to find something really creative here to make
Wow,
up
hitting us with the rail call
for the
on
advantage that Gabe has with his long legs. Incredible shoulder roll there over the beam.
That over and around with
a nice side flip there at the end. And a time of 22.6.
And Brielle Lockhart from Team Kinetic at the starting line.
And Brielle
Here we go,
Lockhart
Brielle,
lines
your
up,
first run.
getting coached from the sidelines by Coach Julius.
Go!
She is off.
Hitting that stride across the mega cube to the track.
This time striding on that second block.
Great
Really doing a nice job keeping all of her movements smooth through that bar section.
Heading back
Just coming back
block,
over the bar this
the
time.
top of the rail. And using that left foot.
Doing a nice job here. And she is also going to go under the beam. So far it seems like going underneath the beam is the better strategy for these U16 athletes. Nice time there of 28 seconds.
Kaz Quintana approaching the start line. Ready to go in the arena.
And lined up for his first run is Kaz Quintana. See his dad there on the course as well. Cruising through those trapezoids with an amazing tech. We're going to see if he can compete with Gabe's time over that bar. A little bit of a stumble and a dive roll. Very interesting strategy. Not sure what happened there. Looks like he tripped a little bit, but an impressive comeback. Finishing with a time of around 21 seconds there.
No worries, we'll come for run number 2 in about 7 athletes. Kylie Royer from Precision.
Lining up is Kylie Royer, also from the home gym here at Precision 509.
Here we go, your first run.
She is
3, 2, 1, go!
Onto the big box. Another big stride there.
Finding the stride. Beautiful.
Again, doing a really good job keeping all of her movements smooth in that bar area. It's going to be a very important section if they're not getting caught up on those bars.
Nice
feet first this time onto the mats and over the beam both times. I don't think we've seen that strategy yet. And sprint to the finish is going to finish just over 27 seconds here.
From Flip Shack, Aiden Grisham coming up next.
Here comes Aiden Grisham from Team Flip Shack.
On deck. Aiden, your first run here at round 4.
See on the score sheet there, Kylie unfortunately accumulated 1 penalty there, which means she will not be scored alongside with those athletes that have 0 penalties. Aiden off to a very strong start here. Seems like
all the way at height.
He's not going at the fastest pace as he could, but again, this first run often isn't as fast as the second run. Just have to go out there, figure out what they need to do better, make the adjustments they need to, and get a much stronger run on their second go. Aiden coming in at about 24.5 seconds.
From Team Flowball, Mr. Kingston.
And Kingston making an appearance from Team Flowball.
Into the mega cube. Here we go. 3, 2,
lined up.
1, go!
He is off.
Just hurtling his way straight.
A couple of stutter steps, but very
it's
fast.
A hard left turn. You go that fast down the straightaway. Amazing recovery. Straight into the balance beam and back in the bar section. Kicking up the blocks.
Doing an incredible job. A couple of trips, but he is still going very, very quickly. Big smile on his face and a huge side flip. Coming in at about 20.6 seconds. Very impressive recovery with all those trips. Knocking over a few of the mats. Our judges are going to go out there and fix those for us. It is very common to see athletes tripping up and getting
coming to
penalties
us
on their
from Team
first run.
Flipshack,
The
Wyatt
adjustments that they
at
need
the
to
start.
score much higher on their second run.
Here we go, Wyatt. 3, 2, 1, go!
And here goes Wyatt from Team Flipshack. A very quick stride there.
Getting that touch point. and
What an
turning
electrifying
straight
start.
Across that underbar, no touch zone.
Very much. Everyone under 30 seconds. This is very impressive
Using
so
a
far.
nice step vault to clear the high rail, approaching the precision section. Yes, those balance.
And Wyatt's run has been pretty clean. A little bit of a slip up there at the end, but he recovers very well, finishing just over 26 seconds.
And just 2 athletes before we return to the top of our order. Next coming to us from Team Altitude.
The last 2 athletes of our
Trey
group 1
Gilbert.
are both coming from
Here
Team
we go,
Altitude.
Trey.
First up is
3,
Trey
2,
Gilbert,
1,
and he is
go!
off. A precision there to that lower trapezoid.
Getting that
Something we
touch
haven't
with
seen
the
yet.
right hand, launching across the no touch zone.
Going over that high bar. Very impressive vault up
Over
there.
the top, using that side rail column.
Has to make sure he goes through that gate on those mats. Did a very good job there.
Keeping that breath alive. One
Getting over in a
final turn
big
and
sprint to the end.
to it.
Very
Nice
nice.
work, Trey.
Coming in just below 31 seconds there.
And also joining us from Altitude.
Up next will be his teammate Colette Miller.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here goes Colette. A huge combo
Straight into stride.
and a stride on that low trapezoid, skipping over the low bar entirely.
Excellent.
Going
technique.
very quick
Coming
through
to
the speed
touch
course.
point on the far side of the gym and doubling
Huge
straight
jump
back.
up there. Colette is
Even
absolutely
managing the
cruising.
wobbles very well.
We're going to see if she made it through that gate there.
What
If
a
so, she's
performance.
coming in at a time of around
Fantastic
21.7.
stuff from our first runs, and we are now ready for our second chance run.
We'll see what the
Like no
judges
penalty.
say.
Ninja Corps will join us back at the starting line. You guys got your good first look at the course. It's about 20, 30 seconds of all out running.
Up again
Take
is
those
Gabe
deep breaths,
Prescott,
keep the pace
holding on
amazing
to
work.
his
And here comes
first
Gabe
place
from Team
time.
Ninja
For
Corps.
his first run, we're going to see if
Here we are, your second run in
from his
3,
first time.
2,
I'm
1.
not sure what he's going to be able to improve. Hitting that touch
So
point there.
light on his feet.
As Matthew just said, Gabe is very light on his feet through this speed course, which is extremely impressive for someone of his height. And it looks like he's
Absolutely
going to
blazing.
do this time. Amazing performance there, coming in at 17.871. Improving his time.
And from Precision 509 Striker.
Will truly be hard to beat for some of these athletes. That's a very high bar.
3, 2, 1, go! Attacking the first straightaway and clear off to the far side of the gym with a quick down and back.
You still have to keep in mind that there are quite a few very strong competitors in Group 2. We're going to see how the final times here in Group 1 compare. And a very stylish run there from Striker.
Amazing.
Even though he had a little bit of a slip up there at the end, he still improved his time, coming in just below 22 seconds.
Brielle Lockhart, your second run. 3, 2,
Here comes Brielle for her
1,
second run.
Go!
And she is through the laser timer. Hitting that stride again.
Nice long swing across the no touch zone.
A nice swing there. Coming back to the bars again. She goes over that high bar again.
Finding that left foot out to the vault table.
A huge Kong.
Nice.
And she's going to sprint here. And she improves as well. So far, all three of our
I'd love to
athletes.
see when these athletes improve on their time.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it looks like the
Brielle, unfortunately,
And coming to us back
has
from
got a
Ninja
penalty.
Corps
I'm not sure where it
Paz at the
was.
start. Your second run pass in 3, 2,
Meaning that her first run time, as low as time, will be the one that we're counting. Very impressive Kong straight into the tack there, but he slips up a little bit.
Always a chance to recover on these types of courses, though.
And it's so hard.
Amazing.
So hard to regain your composure after you have a mistake like that. He still makes a very impressive comeback. However, his first time is going to remain quicker than his second.
Shows great determination by these athletes to get to that finish line.
Great work on the recoveries there. Kylie coming to us from the home gym Precision 509. Your second run. 3, 2, 1, go!
Here goes Kylie.
Time
Hopefully,
is off.
Coach Lucas caught wherever the penalty was on her last run, so she
That
can
touch point
improve
with both
on
hands.
this run, but we will see.
Huge swing, making sure to clear the no touch zone. Fantastic.
Lucas doing a good job coaching her on the course there. Over that high bar. Looking like a very clean run so far. On a sprint to the finish, giving all her effort there. Coming in at around
All right,
28.8 seconds. Even though that time is slower than her first run, unfortunately, we will be counting her second time since she did get that penalty on her first run.
All right, Aiden. Your
And up
second
on the
run.
starting line is Aiden Grisham
2,
from Team Flipjack.
1, go!
Going very smoothly through those bars. Hits a huge Kong up onto that vaulting table. See how that wall is a little bit squishy there, but he makes a really good recovery. And a huge jump there. A really confident finish. Improving his time by nearly a second.
And back
Up
from
next
Team
is Kingston.
Floorball. Kingston. Here we go.
Kingston is ready on the start line.
1, go!
And he is off. A couple of stutter steps there again. We're going to see what he can do. A massive Kong up there. 2 Kongs in a row. Catching himself on that beam so he doesn't fly off course. And a huge sprint. A very good effort there.
Getting underneath that turning mark,
Coming
that is
almost a second quicker than his first
Wyatt
one.
Stanley trying to do flip shot.
And up next is Wyatt Stanley from Team Flipjack.
Your time is now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Wyatt is off. No Kong onto that first vault. We're going to see if the speed vault is better. Going under that bar onto that blue mat. And an impressive shoulder roll. A very nice strategy there. And he's going to give it all he has here, sprint to the finish. See that laser timer on screen with a final time of 25.778 seconds. Barely quicker than his first round.
Trey from Team Altitude Movement.
Here goes Trey.
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully Coach Ramez caught his penalty on the first run, and they made that improvement. We're going to see what Trey can do here. Trey looking very confident at the beginning of this course.
Over the first low rail.
Moving very quickly.
And across our 3 no touch
Back over
zones.
to the bars again. Over the gate with ease. Doing an amazing job going through all the gates. And he's going to sprint to the finish. With a final time of 30.013, which is quicker than his first run. However, he did get a penalty again.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
And off is Colette to finish up our Group 1 competitors. Almost knocking over that wall there.
Decided to call. They're happy with their first run. Give it up for Colette.
And she is just going to take her first time there.
Nice work in that. We'll do it for group number 1. What do you guys think? You guys liking the show so far? Woo-hoo! Yeah, don't forget we are actually live on YouTube also. So if you have cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, friends, anybody along the Front Range or far away on the East Coast, on the West Coast, you can find our competition.
See that
on
Gabe
the Rocky
Prescott
Mountain
from
YouTube
YouTube is going to hang on
you can even go
to
back
that
and
first
watch
place
our
spot in Group
competition
1.
here
We're going to see
tonight.
what Group 2
If you
can
want to
do.
see what we're up to with our other age divisions, you can tune in to our under 12 that happened yesterday or our under 9 that happened this morning. Now, group number 2, I'd like to welcome you out to the field of play. Andon, Gideon, Nolan, Ashton, Cohen, Jackson, Vander, and Adrian. You guys can come on out door number 1 and back in through door number 2. Oh yeah, Ashton first in the arena. Let's go, Cohen and Gideon Andon. Woohoo! You guys have 10 minutes of practice time. No course walkthrough. You guys can begin.
Here come the
Remember,
Group
you
2
do not have
athletes.
to go from front to back.
Athletes in Group 2 are not going to get a course walkthrough as they've already watched the walkthrough for Group 1, and they also got to see all of Group 1's runs. They will have time to feel out the
The
course.
judges are here to answer your questions. So
They do not
please
get a
find
walkthrough.
somebody in a striped shirt.
We'll see if it truly does bring them an advantage, though. These are some great times put on by this group number 1. So, Andon, Gideon, Nolan, Ashton, Cohen, Jackson, Vander, and the Drixon, or Adrian. They got their work cut out for them, but we'll see what they got on this round 4 speed course at the hangar of Precision 509. Micah's going to take it to the course, see if he can't get some perspectives from these athletes and judges on how this day is going.
Yes, see, Coach Owen is down here with Andon and Cohen. Owen was here yesterday, and he's been here all day today. He's been watching the athletes compete on the speed course. We're going to see what sort of advice he has for his athletes. All right, Coach Owen, what are you thinking about this speed course?
I think it's really compact. There's not a lot of room for like just straight dashing, but it is definitely unique. I'll give it that much. I like this one a lot.
Awesome. Very compact for sure, especially for these bigger kids, these older athletes. Very excited to see what Group 2 is going to put together. See Coach Julius out here. I'm not going to bug him again because I've been bothering him every round so far.
Having some good luck out here? Yeah.
And I'm here with Matthew Hadley. Matthew, what are your thoughts? You've been here yesterday and today. You've seen all the age
a little
groups
bit of space to practice.
compete on the speed course. What are you thinking?
We saw a lot of great stuff from group number one. Definitely have some clear, out in front contenders, those guys who are sub 20 seconds. I just love seeing the variety of this course. Actually, it really makes me pretty happy. Coming up to the touch zone kind of forces the right foot tack, and as you come back, it kind of forces that left foot tack. And so seeing the athletes, the 12-year-olds all the way up to 15-year-olds that are in this group, they're adapting really well to that ambidextrous nature. And then my favorite, come this way a little bit. Just before we got started, I don't know if we were already live stream or not, but this bar was actually 2 pegs higher, and it was really obvious that it was going to be a force going underneath. And now, as we're seeing a lot of athletes actually opt for the rail column, which is great. I mean, this bar is 5 feet off the ground. These athletes are coming at it with a full head of steam. And to place their hands and do a rail column vault in the middle section, on this, as they're entering the second half of the course, focusing on that breath work, and then getting their chest tall as they approach the wall for the 90-degree 180 almost. Just great to watch these athletes adapt. So I really got my eyes on a clear, out in front Cohen from Team Aerials right here in the black diving out. He's picked up a couple of first places, I think, this year already, and definitely someone to watch for a podium spot. We got a couple brand new athletes from Life Corps in this group. So I think off the top of my head, it's Neil and Adrian. I just saw him. I think he's taking a little break. It'll be really exciting to see some fresh faces here at round 4. We're always adding new people throughout the season. And so hopefully they'll even come and join us for one of our rounds down the road. I just can't believe we're halfway through the season already. So, yeah, can't wait.
Can't wait. Yeah, super exciting. We just saw Cohen, like Matthew was mentioning, working on this final beam of the speed course, working on it with Coach Owen. And Owen was expressing a little bit of concerns there with his taller athletes, with how compact the course is. I'm not sure if Cohen is going to decide to go under or over that beam at the end. But we saw those Group 1 athletes going a little bit quicker when they chose to go underneath the beam. We're going to see what Group 2 does differently.
I'm excited to see what they do. In the meantime, if you guys have questions about the rest of this season, this is round 4 of 8 that are going to be taking place here in the Colorado Springs area. rmparkour.com will walk you through the schedule for our next 4 competitions, from Flip Shack, Aerials, Kinetic, and that final 8th contest where legends will be born. Yeah, take a break. Yeah. Closing ceremony will be May 23rd.
And all that information about the season and about the rules for each competition, for each category, can all be found on RM Parkour, as well as registration for all of our competitions. rmparkour.com, excuse me.
It seems like most of the field is starting to clear out. Imagine these athletes are feeling ready to go, and we're going to get started here very, very shortly. We'll see if they got what it takes to dethrone our sub 20 and low 20 second times.
who will come out on top. Currently, we have Gabe Prescott came out blazing, delivering a time of 18.8 seconds, improving upon that time even further, driving into the high 17s. Now, they still got some great times across this spread. Kingston bringing in 19 seconds for flow ball, currently slated in second place. We will see if our group 2 will challenge any of these times, and who will be the fastest U16 athlete on this course.
Quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Air City 360. That's right, we are brought to you by Air City 360 over on North Voyager Parkway. I walked in there one time, there was just a kid swinging and hanging from the ceiling on a crazy cable. I was like, what is going on in this place? Great place to do some slam dunk contests. They got a trampoline up into the basketball hoop. Love to see it, especially for our parents that like to stay young and be active with your kids. Fun for the whole family, have a birthday party there. I'm talking about you, Grandpa. All right, and our athletes are getting set back at the starting line as we wrap up this practice session.
Right, and their practice time on the course is coming to an end
Amazing
here.
to see you guys
All gathering
share the space
by
so
the starting
well,
line.
especially as you go on to
And
other
we are going to be
competitions. It's
starting
such a
with
big part
Andrew
of just learning how to
Suba, representing
navigate
Team
practice
Altitude.
time on course with other athletes. Love to see the teamwork, everybody getting enough turns in. I think some of our athletes might be making it down to our national championship competition happening in Texas next weekend. No, 2 weekends from now. Okay, good. Thank you. 2 weekends from now, a few of us are going down to Texas, March 6th, 7th, 8th, for speed, freestyle, even some skill. It's going to be amazing if that's the journey for your athlete. We're happy to be a starting place for you to get your practice competitions in. And it looks like we are ready to go with Amden from Team Altitude Movement at the starting line. Give me a thumbs up, Haven, if the laser's good.
The course is clear. These athletes are ready. And Zuba is going to start us off with altitude.
2, 1, go! Just
Blazing through that
up
time.
to the mega cube and over the trapezoid. Very clean on the first turn and the down back leaping over the
Bannon
no
is
touch
flying,
zone.
going over that bar we were talking about earlier with
On
Matthew.
the rail. Maintaining a great speed
Over the
over the
a little bit
transition
of a
over
slip,
the
manages to recover very well, finishing with a time of 21.09.
An amazing first one. Gotta be feeling pretty happy with that. And now from Team Altitude as well, Gideon coming to the start. Your run, Gideon in 3.
Up next is Gideon Woolley,
1,
also
go!
representing Team Altitude. Huge calling into that stride, very light on his feet
Nice
from the start of
right
this
foot
course.
tack to turn down the
Flying there
straightaway through the bar
through the first half
section
of the speed
once
course.
and already coming at it to do it again.
Also going over
Nice
that
mixed
bar,
grip. Reaching out to the balance beam.
flying over that bar a little bit far, but
close to the
oh my goodness.
0.04 seconds faster. I mean, with the speed of these athletes, it's quite a competition.
0.04, that's incredible.
Can we catch that on the live stream? Holy smokes.
Minus 0.04 seconds, plus one
Here
belly flop.
coming to us from Life Core, Nolan Deere at the start.
Here is
Here we go,
Nolan Deere
Nolan.
representing Life Core.
3, 2, 1, go!
Across the laser timer. A little bit of a stutter there, but a very good recovery on that stride.
Finding that big underbar across the first no
Huge jump there
no
back and
problem.
forth. Navigating those beams in the back very well.
Makes use of that left foot tack and approaching our last balance beam section.
Slips a little bit, but is able to get over that ball quickly, finishing with just below 26 seconds. Seeing that wall in the back, that touchdown on the way back from the bars, pretty difficult part of the course there. They have to turn about 90 degrees
from
off
Team
that wall.
Mr.
Group 2 absolutely bringing the speed. First 3 athletes in the 21 seconds. Incredible.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here goes Ashton representing Team Aftershock. A huge tack off of that wall. Coming back to the second half of this course. Looking strong. The big Kong going over the beam. Had a little bit of a fall there, but he keeps himself shaking his head. Finishing with a time of 24.37.
As we go, now from Team Aerials.
And now we're going to watch Cohen
Ulrich
representing Team Aerials. We had our eye on him earlier during the warm-ups. We're going to see what he put together with Coach Owen.
3, 2, 1,
And here
go!
he goes. Huge Kong skipping that trapezoid completely.
On that touch point, amazing off the table.
Cohen definitely a strong athlete for this season. Definitely one to watch out for.
We're going to see what he can do against Gabe's time. Flying a little far.
19 seconds. Look at that.
17.4 compared to Gabe Prescott's 17.87.
And Jackson.
Still a very impressive time. But as mentioned earlier in Group 1, oftentimes the second runs are quicker. We saw a couple of stutters there that Cohen can definitely improve on in his second run. But right now we have Jackson Burks from Team Kinetic with a huge leap there off of that first box. Completely clearing the trapezoid and completely clearing that slow bar. Big hop up there. 2 Kongs back to back going over the high bar.
Hitting him with incredible.
That's what I was talking about, Micah, right? When we had seen those U9s approach those uneven bars over, under, unclear how they were, do those laches through. The U16s coming with the comms, coming with the strides, coming with the safeties. Absolutely driving some great times out of this course.
From Life Tour up in Indian Hills, Adrian Peterson. Your first speed run in 3, 2, 1, go!
Here comes Adrian Peterson, also representing Life Corps. For the first time, I believe, he is performing very strong in the first end of the speed course. Huge strides here. Definitely using his height to his advantage. Jumping straight over the beam. And a dive roll there. Something we haven't seen in any of the age groups.
22 seconds on that time. That's fantastic. This is the first time we are seeing Life Corps at an RMPC event. And they are definitely putting numbers on the board. We still got 4 events left this season. It is absolutely in the contention for them to challenge P509, altitude, and kinetic.
And we see Andon running right now. Another very strong competitor representing Team Altitude today. Also going over that high bar. And a forward roll through that gate. We haven't seen too much of. Still very strong time, 21.64 seconds.
These times are so close. I'm glad we got the hundreds and thousands of seconds up there, because the amount of athletes right in that 21-second range is outrageous. Gideon Woolley. Here we go, your second run at round number 4 in 3, 2, 1, go!
And up now is Gideon Woolley from Team Altitude as well. We're going to see what he
Easy
can
strides
improve
over our 2 no touchdowns on the balance
from his
beams.
first run. Switch grip Kong over that high bar. Staying on his feet through those
Through the bar section.
wobbly mats. It's a big sprint.
And hitting us with that half back.
A nice 3/4 back
Beautiful
front
use
flip.
of the crash mat.
Finishing with 21.14 seconds.
And we are joined by Nolan from Life 4 back at the
Next
start
up is
for run
Nolan
number
for his second
2.
run.
Here we are.
Representing Life
3,
Corps.
2, 1, go!
Nolan is off with a big push off the starting line. Very light on his feet through that stride.
Great way to
A little bit of a
navigate
slip
that
up, but
sharp
I'm not even
left
sure if
turn.
it slowed him down. He recovered very well there. Going underneath that high
Nice
bar.
use of that underbar technique coming around as far as second time.
And a sprint to the finish. 24.73.
Another Life Corps athlete driving some points home for the gym team.
Another Life Corps athlete improving on his second run.
And Ashton from Team Aftershock, your second run. 3, 2, 1, go!
Off goes Ashton Luares representing Team Aftershock. A huge jump there, hitting that tack on the wall very well.
Getting to that touch point on the far
In
side
that
of the
touch
gym
point
in
all the
1
way on the
second
back
across the balance
on
beam.
the second half of this course.
Coming with the Kong
Over the beam, a big Kong ball being tripped up a little bit,
Looking for lots of encouragement
but
coming
still
from little
very
bro.
good improvement.
Amazing work, Ashton.
Improving by over 2 seconds on his second run.
And from Team Aerials, Cohen.
Cohen is definitely an athlete to watch out for this season and this event. Let's see if he can improve on his 19 seconds and really push that contention for place.
3, 2, 1, go!
We're going to see what he can do here to improve his time.
Push from his coach. Great use of
These
the
last
wall
3
to change
competitors have been
direction so
blazing
sharp
fast.
there.
We're going to see
That
who can
speed,
compete against
absolutely
Dave's winning time so far.
shot out of the can and staying very close to the
Very
middle
fast
line,
here.
pushing that extra
And pushing as hard as he could.
feel the passion and dedication to try and
Just
squeeze
over
every bit
18.6
out.
seconds. A little bit slower than
And
Dave's
it's
time, but still
huge.
an incredible speed there.
18 seconds, that is what you want. Nice work. Jackson
And up next is
from
Jackson
Team
Burks
Kinetic.
from Team Kinetics.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Huge leap off of the mega cube.
Good recovery.
Way to finish the job. Amazing recovery. Fantastic. I know these rail cones, that height, amazing. Very confident. Adrian at the start representing Life Corps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Our last run of the day.
Huge underbar in the speed right up there. And just final turns here in our speed competition. One final finish. Adrian Peterson taking us all the way home. Give it up for all our speed athletes. All right, and that does it for our speed portion of the competition. We're going to get our scores tallied present the podium to you in a moment. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Excellent, excellent stuff there from all of our speed athletes in U16 and through all the age groups. It's been amazing to watch this round 4 speed course these last few days. We're going to get the podium put together here, and we will get back to you very shortly with our podium ceremony as soon as we get our scores finalized.
Yo, it's going good, huh? How fast can we go with the podium?
After this, we
Jackson, good recovery on that second arm.
it's going to be very exciting to see what this oldest age division does here with this freestyle course.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kevin is back here finalizing the leaderboard, and our judges are getting the podium set up. Coach Ramet is trying to move the banner on his own. I don't think he can do it. I'm going to hop in here. Good. Teamwork makes the dream work. And the judges and coaches are cleaning up some of the tape that we have for our speed course. We mark our gates, our no touch zones, and our touch points with tape here. So there's going to be a little bit of cleanup here at the end of our speed competition as we continue to get our top 3 scores in. If you guys are just joining on the stream, we are just finishing up a U16 speed competition. We are about to do our podium ceremony. Shortly following this, we will have our U16 freestyle, and this one is going to be electric. We have a pretty incredible freestyle course put together here, including a spring floor. We're going to see what these U16 athletes can do. Getting the tape all put away, getting the laser timers put away. This season, we are featuring new laser timer systems, which is a huge upgrade for our timing system on our speed courses.
Yeah, like you're hanging on the wall.
How's cleanup coming, Julius?
It's it's going. It's cleaning up.
It's going. That's great. That's actually great news.
Leaderboards are in.
All right. And we have our leaderboard done. We are going to get started here on our podium ceremony. And Judge Caleb will do the honors of awarding the medals to our athletes. So we are going to call all of our U16 speed athletes to the podium.
All right.
Here
Nice work,
we
you guys. That was
go.
so fun to watch. If I can get my speed athletes to come outdoor number one and indoor number two. You guys want to join us out here on the floor.
Kaz getting some warm-ups there for the freestyle course. And here they come, coming in from outside.
I'm so glad to see us continuing to just adapt to courses while we are in brand new environments. We'll also be Flip Shack, round number 5, will be our first time at the other Flip Shack on 8th Street. And so that'll be a really fun gym to be in and set up another course in. And now we'll do our awards, starting with our girls from the under 16 age group. Yes, our 12 to 15-year-old girl competitors here at round number 4, finishing with a time of 28.8 in third place. From Precision 509, Kylie Royer. And finishing with a time of 28.7 by a tenth of a second. In second place from Team Kinetic, Brielle Lockhart. Wow. We're going to the rivalry, making some friends. And in first place with a time 21.69 from Team Altitude, Colette Miller.
Big round of applause there. We see our final results for the girls division is Kylie, Brielle, and
Thank you guys for
Colette.
being inspiration to me and to so many others. Smile big for any photos. You got them already. Amazing. Nice work. We will move on to our boys' podium.
Brielle showing up on the podium,
And
continuing to put points towards her league standings.
And then the 21.0 just fill in the gap. Crazy stuff to see.
It'll be interesting to see how this competition continues to play out in the next 4 competitions.
From Flow Ball. Give it up for Kingston.
And here comes that boys podium.
And in second
Kingston
place,
from flow vault coming in with a time of 19.707. Cohen continuing to cement his position as a U16 boys athlete. 18.6 second timing.
First place, Dave.
And Abe Prescott taking the gold.
Amazing competitor, very close. And congratulations for all of our speed sports finishers. It's amazing to have you guys.
Incredible performance from all of our athletes in both divisions today.
And that will wrap up our speed portion of today's event. This is where our journey ends today. Thank you so much for coming out and being a part of round 4. We hope to see you guys for future 4 more rounds we have before the end of our season in May. But we're going to do some quick course change up. We're going to get that freestyle warm up started in about 10 minutes at 4:45. We'll have group number 1 for their on-course freestyle line creation time in just about 10 minutes. So stay tuned. We're coming at you with Rocky Mountain Parkour Freestyle up next.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the U16 Speed live stream. We're going to be back here in just a couple of minutes with our freestyle course. So go ahead and hop over to that stream. And thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. So we got the most of them happened up far. They were not